Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. This is episode number 14. And we're finally able to get this harvest going. And the field was really wet yesterday and dried out, so we're good to go on that part now. And we're completing this contract and we're trying to see, we're trying to time it to where we can get exactly what we need to finish the contract. That way we can actually keep whatever's left of the crop for ourselves. So Dad, why don't you go ahead and tip that first trailer load. So this is canola at the flour mill. Right now we're 44% of the way done. I'm actually waiting just a moment to continue forward. Okay, was that the whole trailer load?
That's it. It's empty.
Okay, so it was 10%. So one trailer load is 10%. And it could be 10.75 for all we know, because our capacity is 10.75. I just noticed we have some other contracts now as well, so new contracts have popped up for us, which is good. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to the harvest here. So we know that one trailer load is about 10%. And so we're going to want to try to time that just right. We're going to do the whole field. Try to make sure that's all loaded up. And that way we might be able to get any excess, claim it for ourselves, get a little bit of money out of it. Sorry. I did not make a very good corner there.
Oh, I was too close and then too far.
I think you were in the right spot. I was the one who was definitely not lined up in the right spot there. This is a somewhat oddly shaped field, and down at the far end we're now getting to that point where we're really shortening the field up each time, because each pass is taking out more of a chunk down there, so kind of turned it into a little bit of a cheese wedge. I'm empty.
You're empty.
Yeah. Alright, well, in terms of our funds, we're at 39,000. Our field should be good now. I would think the weeds should be gone out of there by now, as the fertilizer hopefully has had a chance to do its dirty work. And now that we're learning how the crop moisture works, there's actually a chance that we won't even get our harvest in. We planted 3-4 days late at the late summer period, and then the way the crop moisture works, there's that chance that it'll just be gone.
Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody, 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 everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. I know. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. I know. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. I know. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. I know.
Alright, so the field is done. I have 11%, an extra 529. We have 2 full truckloads. Before we dump that, though, we need to see how close are we to completing the mission. We're at 95%, so roughly half of that truckload that you have needs to go into finishing it. So what you're going to want to do is, there's the unload button, but you can also use that button to stop unloading. And you're going to get about 50% of that truckload in. So if you want to go ahead and go for it. Contract finish.
That's exactly 50%. Not done yet.
Oh, you got the extra, by the way. It's already harvest income 172. So it does do it automatically.
Okay, I've got 50% left.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll come get.
I'm right here, by the way. Because we're right next to the field. I pulled in. So I'm here in the parking lot near the entrance. So you can come get this last 11%. Okay.
Okay, we got 55% in here.
We already got I think it was $100, $172.
Okay, watch the numbers.
We were at about 42,350 or 3.
Yeah.
Nice. Extra
64.78.
Yeah, made it about 6,600, 6,650 or so in total. Because it did take it right off the top. As soon as we were 100%, it started giving us credit for the additional.
Yeah, I saw when I stopped it was $172.
Okay, it was 172. So Nice. So that paid double what the contract paid. So we ended up getting about 10,000 for that job.
What are we doing now?
There are additional contract missions. In the meantime, I'm taking the harvester back to the farm.
Well, do we need it? What are we doing?
There's no harvesting jobs. All the harvesting was yesterday.
We've got 2 plowing and a baling and 1 transport. Oh, we don't need this trailer.
I know typically we always knock out the transport first on a given day.
Well, we can do it, rain or shine.
True, but it's dry all day. And there's no harvesting to do. The baling is the only one that is somewhat. Yeah.
Comes the music. Boom, 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 boom. I'ma shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom. Ow, 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 ow. Boom, 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 boom. I'ma shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom. Ow, 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 ow.
As we go to wrap up this episode, we have 8 bales. And remember, they're grass right now. For the mission system, we just need to take them into the barn. But if we take all 8 into the barn, it's going to take the, I'm guessing, 5 that it needs, and the other 3. The other 3 will credit us for their value, which is a grass bale, which is nothing. So if we want our 3 bales, we need to unload, and then we'll manually put the 5 inside, and then we'll take the other 3 back to the farm, hang on to them for a while until they turn into silage. So if you want to unload those anywhere here outside of the barn, you should be able to fast unload them. And again, while you're trying to figure that out, I can...
Well, I had it, and it didn't do it.
Oops, if I go here.
Yeah, it's not unloading on me. Not letting me just drop them here.
Oh, there's a manual unload here. The regular, because that's not a regular drop zone.
I know.
And that's a different button.
Unload here. It's not doing it. Tried twice.
Oh, because we don't own the land. That's why. If we owned it, it would let us.
Yeah, because I've done it before on ours.
Right.
Got to drop down to get the middle of the bale.
Alright. What is our percentage at now? I think it's 58. So we've done 38 of 80. So it only needs 2.
Mine's
95.
77%.
Now it's 95. That's odd. It doesn't need a full bale to finish. How am I supposed to get that other 5 without a full bale?
Well, you got to do a full bale. Take one.
Contract finished.
Yep.
Alright, well there's another 3,000. That gives us 72,000 now. And that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. We'll see you next time. Be safe out there, everybody. Bye for now.
Feels it.